What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and today I'm up with a little double page Project Life page. That's a lot of P words in all of one sentence. So I'm using, I don't know why I have two of the same photo. I think I was deciding what size it was going to be, because what had happened is I have two little vertical photos here, and I didn't have enough pockets. And you might be saying, Adele, there's empty pockets on the other side, but that was a different day, a different event, and I kind of wanted to keep these ones together. So you'll see in a little bit I use these Snap, they're by Simple Stories, I think, little flip pockets, and they're very, very handy to have on hand, especially if you're someone like me and take a bazillion photos. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm using the Reset Girls Meaningful Crafty Girl Play Kit, as well as some other bits and pieces from the planner kit and I think I use the sticker kit. It's mainly the planner kit, I think. So the first thing I'm doing, I always do, is I pick out my cards, and I find that that's the easiest way how to start, how to get into it. I like to pre-print my photos and put them in the pockets so they're ready to go. I think it's a great tip if you're someone like me who's a little bit lacking in the free time department, or if you have young children like me, it's very hard to find little pockets of time to be creative. So if you have the photos already in their pockets, you can do it on the couch one evening when the kids are asleep, washing's all done, or if you just feel like having a lazy day on the couch, it's a good activity to do while you've just got some spare time just sitting around. And then when you actually have quiet time to craft, the first part of the process is already done for you. So here I've got this photo of Sydney, and we went down this was a very fun weekend. We went down for our friend's dog's birthday. Theo, I think he's a King Charles Cavalier. Is he a Cavalier? I think he's a King Charles Cavalier. You would have seen him if you watch my vlog channel, Mr. and Mrs Rad. He's the black and white dog that is often in vlogs. It was his birthday, and so it was basically just an excuse for us all to go to the pub. In Sydney, there's a dog-friendly pub, and so we went down and everyone had a few drinks and we had some yummy food, and basically not ignored Theo, but it was just an excuse to get together. And so we live probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on traffic, from the Sydney city, like right in the middle of the city. And I love taking a photo. I'm such a tourist when it comes to going to Sydney, even though I grew up in Sydney. I love to take photos of the skylines. Are you like that? Let me know in the comments below. Is there a part of your area where you live that's not particularly far away from you, but you always are a tourist and take photos of it anyway? For me, it's Sydney buildings. Even though I could literally drive down there any day and see them whenever I wanted to, I always snap some pictures of them. And I thought it looked exactly like this emoji of the city skyline. So I put that in, I think it was an Insta story, and then took a screenshot of it. So here I'm just going through some of the planner stickers, and I love how many freaking stickers you get on these sheets. It's ridiculous. Honestly, I don't think I could use these all up in 1 month, which is fabulous because they go in my stash and then I can pull them out for grab fives and things later on. But if you're looking for planner stickers, the planner kit is pumping with them. So next up, this is a little picture of some pup cakes, not cupcakes, they're pup cakes. And they're from one of those shops that sell all fancy things for fancy people down in Sydney. They're probably organic and vegan and all those other special words that people attach to products these days. And they were the cutest little things ever. And so there were two other doggies at the doggy party. And so the three of them, actually, was there another one? There might have been 4 dogs. I think at this point there was only 3. And so the dogs enjoyed some of their pup cakes while we enjoyed hot chips and beers. And I have to say, I think we were winning. They were very, very cute though. So I'm just adding one of the little labels, and I decided to put it on this card that had the house on it because of the little doggy. Even though I was really tempted to save that house for a layout of my parents or my parents' dog, because their house is a 2-story blue house that looks very similar to this house. But I decided to use it for this just because the photo fit perfectly and I could sneak in that little puppy little reference. So I'm using a few of the hearts and dots and arrows from the Whimsy Banners and Arrows sheet, which is another good sheet to have in your arsenal if you're like me and you like tiny sprinkles. And I felt like it needed something. It needed a bit of a dotty outline. I didn't want to do it around the whole card because the card was quite busy. But yeah, it just needed a little something. So here's this flip pocket. And so all you do is you put your cards in, make sure you put them the right way, and then you just stick it over the top and it's a flap. And it's genius. You can also get them in other sizes as well. It's great also if you have like hidden journaling or hidden photos that you don't want everyone to see. You can pop them under there and even put like a little paper clip or washi tape to stick them down. So yeah, that was very handy. Now here I'm doing something different. I'm actually using the I don't know what you'd call it, like the explanation card about the kit that came in the Meaningful Crafty Girl Play kit, and I'm using it like a Project Life card. So it's not quite 4x6, but I'm okay with that. And so I'm covering up all of the links and the words on this page, but I wanted to keep that beautiful floral. Now the thing is here, it's quite ironic. This was celebrating Aaron's brother's 18th. And I don't have a photo of Aaron's brother. This is Aaron's cousin. And I don't have a photo of Aaron's brother for this, but I included these 2 photos because I wanted to. So I decided to, because there's a lot of things that I have to cover up on this side. I could have cut one of the pocket page cards and just made a big bit there that I could write on, but I wanted to do something different. So of course I was a bit gung-ho and I stuck that clipboard down straight away, but luckily I remembered that I need stuff under it, so I did peel it up so that I could only do one side. And I'm doing a bit of my tissue paper ruffling, which I love so very much, using some of the tissue paper that the kits were wrapped in actually. So sorry about the focus there. So just doing my little concertina folds, ruffling it, and you can still see the words through it slightly. But I've got a solution to that, which I'll show you in a moment. Make sure, if you haven't watched as well, the day that I release this video, there should also be a video unboxing the actual kit. So make sure that you watch that as well. I'm using some of the washi tape that was included in the kit, and you can still see some things through it. So I'm looking through and seeing what else can I add, and I think I settle on a box with some numbers. Now there are so many numbers included in these sticker sheets, which is great. A lot of the time I use them for dates. As you saw on that other side, I use them for the dates on the card with the Sydney buildings, because they're so mini, they fit perfectly on Project Life cards. But I decided to use 2 of these bigger numbers. They have 1 to 12, I think it is, which are probably meant to be the months of the year, but I decided to use them for other things. I decided to make the number 18 because Aaron's brother was turning 18. And I didn't want to stick it just straight onto the background because there was words behind it. So I just picked one of these square stickers off the planner sticker sheet, and I just traced around it with my Staedtler pigment liner, which is my favorite pens at the moment, mainly because I bought them in a set that has 6 different sizes, so that makes it easy to use. They're pretty affordable. I think it was $25 for the 6 pens, which here in Australia is a bargain. Quite often we pay like $10 or so for pens each. So to get 6 for $25 is good. And what was the other reason why I like them? They're waterproof. I do like that factor as well. So I added a little Happy Birthday Henry on there and a Family Day sticker from the planner sheet. And I think this card is almost done, or does it need some little sprinkles? I did a little house because we were at Aaron's stepdad's house, and I was looking for a present, but I couldn't find a present. So I think I decided to do a couple of sprinkles instead. Yes, here I go. So these, once I finish using these sticker sheets for the month, someone asked what do I do with all of the supply, like my kit supplies from previous months. I do a couple of things. Sometimes I will do kind of like a killer kit embellishment mashup where I will make a ton of little DIY embellishments using one kit. I think I have a video on Patreon using a citrus twist kit that I did that for, maybe July or August, one of my Patreon videos there. Or I will break apart the kit and put like the washi with my washi tapes, the stickers with my stickers. I also put quite a few things in a drawer that I have, which I haven't set up again in the new house, which has all things that I want to use for grab fives in the future. Or I just try and keep them nearby on my desk so that I try and use them up, because that's my goal, to use my stash. I've been on a bit of a spending, I've been on an overseas spending freeze this year. I haven't got any new crepe paper stuff unless it's come in kit clubs that I subscribe to, and it is slightly killing me, but the budget can't afford the shipping from overseas right now. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to use it up. And I think if you're like me, you have to see a supply to use it. So I do try to put things in like sticker holders where you can see stuff, like little magazine holders and things like that. Excuse me. So now I've got this filler card that says best time of year, and I thought that was just funny because Henry always goes on about how August is the best month of the entire year. By the way, I'm scrapbooking August. I'm up to August, which is exciting. I'm pretty sure I'm up to August. I think, or maybe did I cheat? I cheated. No, that's a complete lie. I haven't scrapbooked any of halfway of April to June. But I've got this weird little patch that I've scrapbooked in the middle because I needed to print photos. So thanks for watching today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more information about the Reset Girls Meaningful Kit, head over to the link in the description below, and I will be back with a video very, very soon. I have videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, unless life gets in the way, like it did today, and this video's up a few hours later, but what can you do? It's Aaron's birthday today, so give Aaron some love, my husband, in the comments below. Wish him happy birthday. We've got more birthday celebrations tonight. It's busy, 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 but I will see you all very soon. Bye.